Hi, I'm Christa Jacobson, head mistress of the Budo Ryu Kai, where we teach authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 ninja spying techniques. Now, these 7 techniques detail how a ninja would use stealth to get close to the enemy camp and then observe their battle flags, their formations, and their position to determine their next move. Now, this information comes from the Bansenshukai, which is written by Fujibayashi Yasutake in 1676 and is known as the Bible of Ninjutsu. Now, before I begin, I always give a shout out to all of my new viewers. So if this is the first video that you guys have seen of me, my name is Christa Jacobson. I'm the head mistress of the Budo Ryu Kai, which means School of the Warrior Way. We teach Budo Ryu Ninjutsu and Budo Ryu Bujutsu, so the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. This organization does have other areas of focus, such as reality-based self-defense, weapons training and tactics, survival skills, martial arts theory, thought, and philosophy, martial arts conditioning. If any of these topics interest you at all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell. I do post 2 to 3 videos every single week. So if any of those topics interest you, please subscribe, click the bell, and keep up with what we're doing. So today we're going to be talking about 7 ninja spying techniques, how the ninja would use stealth to get close to the enemy camp, and then they would observe their battle flags, formations, and position to determine their next move. Number 1, if the standard bearers are positioned at the front of the army, then the enemy is going to take up a position. If they're moving back into the middle of the formation, then know that the enemy is going to advance. Number 2, if the flags are moving in a small amount of confusion, the enemy has not settled its formations. If the flags are in great disorder, you should be aware that arguments are taking place. Number 3, if kofu or small banners and flags are leaning forward, you should be aware that the enemy is going to fight. Well, if they're leaning backwards, he's not going to move forwards. Number 4, if the front forces are moving while the rear forces are stationary, you should be aware that the enemy is making formations. Number 5, if you can see dust from horses rising in the front, you should be aware that the enemy is advancing. While if you see it in the rear, the enemy is withdrawing. If you can see no dust, no banners moving, and the flag still, you should be aware that the enemy is building up a secure position. Number 6, if the enemy has marched for a long distance and its warriors create lots of dust and are disordered, you should know that there are more mounted warriors and fewer foot soldiers. Well, if you see only a little dust, which rises low, there must be more foot soldiers and fewer mounted warriors. Number 7, you can judge if the enemy army is massive or not by observing the location it occupies, its fences, and so on. Also, you should be aware that if the enemy army takes a position in a forest or bush land, that means it's small in number and will be easily thwarted and it will retreat. So there are 7 techniques used by the ninja to get close to an enemy camp, observe the battle flags, formations, and position to determine their next move. Now, as I said in the beginning, this information comes from the Bansenshukai, written in 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake, and it's known as the Bible of Ninjutsu. Now, the quotes that I read from came from the English translation of the Bansenshukai, and that is called the Book of Ninja. Now, this book was written by Anthony Cummins and Yoshi Minami. All the information about this book is below in the video description. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do post multiple videos every single week. And if you guys are interested in training in authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu, please check out my website at budoryuninjutsu.com. There you guys can see the 7 traditions, a list of the different skills, principles, strategies, and philosophies that we teach. If you don't live next to one of our schools, you can always join the Budo Ryu Kai online ninjutsu dojo and start training with us that way. So thank you guys very much for your love and support. I deeply appreciate it. Until next time, take care, be safe, and good luck in your journey of Budo. Bye.